What's going on, everybody? My name is Hydros, and welcome back to more Pokemon Shield and Sword. And Pokemon Shield and Sword is going to be over 10 gigabytes in space, and that is insane compared to Pokemon Let's Go Pikachu and Eevee, Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon, and some other games as well. But before we go ahead and get into that, make sure you guys do subscribe if you have not already to join the SheerForce fam today, as well as click that bell to turn on notifications so you don't miss out on any future videos as well. But also, make sure you guys do be aware of that this could contain some potential spoilers. So if you don't want to be spoiled before release of Pokemon Shield and Sword, remember, this could contain some spoilers in the images that are from the download card and stuff. So just be aware of that. If you don't want to be spoiled, you have been warned right now that this could contain spoilers. So, Pokemon Shield and Sword on Cerebi.net. Again, all links to any of this information can be found in the description down below if you want to check it out for yourself as well. The download cards for Pokemon Shield and Sword have started to arrive in retail stores, and some have revealed some further information about the games. First, the games will require 10.3 gigabytes of space to download. So, if you're going to be getting the digital copy of Pokemon Shield and Sword, you're going to be needing 10.3 gigabytes of space. And if you don't have enough space on your SD card or on your Switch memory in general, if you want to check out the links in the description down below for my Amazon affiliate links, they do help out the channel as well if you do use them. But there are some links to Amazon to check out some SD cards that are of higher capacity, like 128 gigabytes, 256, and stuff like that. So if you want to check out, and if you need a higher capacity SD card, make sure to check out the Amazon affiliate links down below. And also, if you don't have enough space, getting a new SD card or a higher space SD card will definitely help you out before the release of Pokemon Shield and Sword, so you guys can be ready to download your digital copies as well. And also, with this download card, also showcase that Gothita and Turtonator will be in the game. So Gothita and Turtonator also now confirmed to be in Pokemon Shield and Sword as well, and they have updated the Galar Pokedex. And we'll do another video on the Galar Pokedex as well in the future, so we'll go ahead and check that out. So here's a tweet from Nintendeal. Again, links to everything can be found in the description. Pokemon Shield and Sword is going to be 10.3 gigabytes. Pokemon Let's Go is 4.1. So Pokemon Let's Go, that was 4.1, jumped to 10.3 in Shield and Sword. Now Let's Go, it's not a terribly big game when you think about the map, when you think about the overall game itself. It's really not that big of a game because it is a rendition of Pokemon Yellow and the original games as well. So it really wasn't that big, especially because it only included the original 151 Pokemon as well as Melton and Melmetal. So it really didn't contain a lot of Pokemon. So that's one thing to think about. And also, Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon was 3.6 gigabytes. So going from Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon to Let's Go, when you think about the 3DS needs to compress the game quite a bit because the 3DS is not a powerhouse by any means. But this 3.6 gigabytes included all the Pokemon that have been released from up to Gen 7, not including Melton and Melmetal as well. But there has been like over 1,000 Pokemon. That's including all the forms and stuff like that so far up to Gen 7, and that's not even including Generation 8. So it's like 1,000 different forms of Pokemon. That's including all like the alternate forms, evolutions, and all that stuff. So that's like over 1,000 models in Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon alone of just Pokemon. That's not including trainer models and stuff like that. And Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon, the map itself, when you think about Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon, it really wasn't that big of a map. I mean, we had islands and stuff, but the islands themselves, when you look at them now, it's really not that big. They really were not that big of an island when you think about it. I mean, when you're playing the game, it feels pretty decent size, but when you're playing, it's like, and then when you think about it now, it's like, they really weren't too big to really, and then when you combine them all together, it kind of feels like a regular map from previous games in a sense, I guess. That's how my take on it, I guess. If you have your own opinion, let me know down in the comments down below. But from Let's Go, again, Let's Go from Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon to Let's Go, for that not to be a big jump is because, one, they reduced the amount of Pokemon significantly. And also, this jump here is probably due to graphic size as well. Let's Go introduced, the new Switch engine and stuff like that. So Let's Go Pikachu and Eevee were operating at higher definitions. Also, again, not many Pokemon models as well, so that's another thing to consider. And to consider that this is 10.3, we're having a bunch of other Pokemon added, so we're going to have Gen 1 through Gen 7 Pokemon in there as well, no doubt, as well as the Generation 8 Pokemon. So again, this is probably models, graphics, textures, and all that stuff. That's probably just graphic textures and models alone. It's probably a good chunk of this from this to this, especially Dynamax Pokemon. That's probably a good chunk, as well as, you know, optimizing everything to run smoothly on the Nintendo Switch from Let's Go to Shield and Sword. Because Let's Go did have its frame moments. It did get a little stuttery, but from what I've seen so far of Pokemon Shield and Sword, it's not really been too bad at all. So comparing it to stuff like The Witcher 3, I've played The Witcher 3. It's a really fun game, and Witcher 3 is a massive game. It is so full of stuff to do. For that to be 28 gigs, comparing, that's almost half of The Witcher. And I'm assuming this 10.3 gigabytes also includes a lot of other stuff to do as well. So we could potentially have a lot of things to do in the game than what people think that. I'm sure some people understand that this game is going to be good. This game is going to be massive. We're going to have a bunch to do. And I'm sure there are some people out there that think, you know, just because we left out the Pokemon, there's not going to be much to do anymore. But there probably is going to be quite a significant amount of stuff to do within the game. But again, I'm sure this is due to graphic textures and models and stuff like that increasing in file size. So this is probably a thing. That's probably has to do with a bunch of this massive jump from 4.1 to 10.3. But when you say Witcher 3, you got to think there's probably a lot to do in the game. There's a lot to do in Witcher 3. And I'm sure there's going to be a lot to do in Pokemon Shield and Sword. Dragon Quest was 13.8 gigabytes, and Breath of the Wild. The map was insane. The map was huge in Breath of the Wild. You had a lot to do in Breath of the Wild. It was insane. And that's 13.4. That's only 3.1 gigabytes less in Pokemon Shield and Sword. So it's going to be nuts. If you don't think there's going to be a lot to do in Pokemon Shield and Sword, my opinion, yes, probably a good chunk of that is because of graphics and textures and stuff updated and stuff like that for the Pokemon and trainers and all that sort of stuff. But I'm pretty sure another chunk of that gigabytes is for stuff to do, like the wild areas and other areas to do, the raids and all that sort of stuff. It's going to be so much to do in the game compared to Let's Go, compared to Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon. There's going to be so much to do. But again, that's just my opinion as well, because Breath of the Wild, I enjoyed Breath of the Wild to the fullest, and there was so much to do, and that's just 13.4 gigabytes. Imagine what they can do in Pokemon Shield and Sword. And I have no doubt, even if it was a small chunk of Pokemon, they could compress the Pokemon models and textures as well. They could compress them down to where that's like only 2 gigabytes of this is like models and textures, I'm sure. But I don't know. There's probably going to be a lot to do. That's what I'm saying right now. There's probably going to be a good amount of stuff to do. So 10.3 gigabytes. Again, if you're missing out on space, check out the Amazon affiliate links down in the description down below. All right, so let's go ahead and check out the image as well. So here's the image that has been floating around regarding the data download, or the data cards that are the download cards for Pokemon Shield and Sword. So 10.3 gigabytes. You can connect it to TV, use your Joy-Cons, and then the handheld mode here. Then we have all the Pokemon here, the Wooloo and everything. Then we have the Pokemon Shield and Sword logo down here. And then there are some shots up here. There is this right here that looks like it's following the trainer. It's not following. Actually, what is that Pokemon? I need to remember what the Pokemon's name is. I'm sorry if I forgot. Oh man, where is it at? Give me the Pokemon. Is it like all the way down? Shoot, what is that Pokemon's name? Oh, Corviknight. There we go, Corviknight. So Corviknight, it looks like it's following the trainer, but I think as we've seen from Vespiquen and stuff, this is going to attack trainers. That way you can battle them, I believe. So that's going to be attacking this. There's no following Pokemon in Pokemon Shield and Sword. Following Pokemon are not a thing in this game. So there's that. Then there's this area here. It looks like a sand dune kind of. It looks like it's in the sandy areas or something. That looks pretty cool, like a temple. Looks pretty cool. We have the Sword legendary Pokemon. There's a gym battle fight here. Look at all the stuff in the background for the gym battles. This looks so good. Then we have the starters here. Also, let me know what starter you guys are going to be. Team Sobble, Team Scorbunny, or Team Grookey. Team Sobble for the win for me. I'm going to be going for Sobble here. Then we have a battle scene here with Mawile. Then we have some images of the trainers, and I think there's some city-looking areas back there. Then we have Dynamax Hydreigon here, and then we have Turtonator right here in the background for that. And that's pretty much it for that. So there's not a a whole lot shown, but there is a good amount of information that's shown regardless. And also in the trainer's hometown, I believe, or the trainer's house right here. This is our house right here where we leave in the beginning of the game. So that's going to be cool. And then this is where I got the original image as well. Links to his Twitter down below in the description as well. But yeah, this game is going to be 10.3 gigabytes. That's going to be insane. And let me know what you think. Do you guys think that this is just graphics? Do you guys think that they added a bunch more to do in the game? Because in my opinion, I think it's a little bit of both. It's a lot of the graphics and updated graphics and stuff like that with the models. And then also, you know, you got Dynamax Pokemon having their own models. And then as well as, you know, there's probably more areas, more things to do that's being added to the game. That's also adding to the gigabytes of the file size of the game. So let me know your thoughts and opinions down in the comments down below. This is bigger. This is bigger, the biggest Pokemon game that has ever been released so far, obviously, because, you know, as we progress in the systems, as we progress in technology, the sizes will just get bigger, but there'll be so much more compacted into the game and so much more added that the file sizes do definitely increase. So let me know what your thoughts are down in the comments down below. If you guys have not already, make sure to smack that subscribe button down below. Turn on notifications by smacking that bell, as well as check out the Amazon affiliate links. Make sure you guys do grab an updated memory card if you guys do need one, so you guys don't miss out on needing one when Shield and Sword do come around. So if you don't have enough space on your Nintendo Switch and you need a new memory card, check out the Amazon links down in the description down below, because the Amazon links, again, do help out the channel, but also I am trying to help you guys with finding some good SD cards with a good amount of space, so you guys will be ready to play Pokemon Shield and Sword on release. So let me know what you guys think. Thank you guys so much for watching. Have a fantastic day.